Hello, this is Tremor from pwnite.com, and we're going to play a little Guild Wars 2 right now, and I wanted to talk about my primary character, Necromancer Minion Master build that I put together. And I would have to say it's one of the most forgiving builds in the game, so if you need a character that kind of just an old fallback to get you through stuff and be able to do just about anything and not be intensely playing, it's very casual style play with this guy. So here he is, Nox Tremor in game. We're on 4 Aspenwood server in the US, part of the Raptor Alliance Guild. If you're interested in joining the Raptor Alliance, you can check us out online, pwnite.com. So this is a Minion Master build, and a lot of people complain about the minions, but I think you just got to set it up right. First off, we'll talk about the skill set. I picked this cool place in Cursed Shore because it's all level 80 area. Hopefully I don't get attacked by anything while I'm just trying to show you stuff. I'm using an Axe Warhorn for my primary weapon set, and a staff for my secondary. So we will we'll show you those real quick. Axe Warhorn. I've got the I'm all decked out in exotics here. So power, precision, toughness on the axe, and power, vitality, and condition damage on the Warhorn. Notice it's a leeching sigil on there and a force sigil on the axe for more damage. One thing about this build is we definitely go for toughness. This is the build that's going to be really safe, get you through a lot of stuff. So I've got toughness on. I mix it up. I try to get some precision, some condition damage. Power's good, vitality's good, but we definitely want to go for toughness all the way around. So we've got some Armageddon gear with toughness. We've got more toughness and precision. It's very DPS crit style build too, so more Armageddon. So you'll see toughness, lots of toughness, and that's going to make this a very hard to kill character. Necromancers are notoriously hard to kill already. Adding all that toughness makes you very tough. PvE, PvP, World v World, it's great. So my vitality is base at 23,000. You'll see the armor total combines toughness and defense. We're at 2,841. That's pretty huge. One of the things I lack here is agony resistance. I don't have any of that right now. If I'm going in fractals, I have to switch things up. I can definitely get in agony resistance. And my conditions, as a necromancer, and usually conditions are pretty important, but our condition setup is kind of weak on this particular build. So there we go. The important thing with a Minion Master is the skills and traits. So my traits: 30 death magic, 30 blood magic, and 10 soul reaping. What that'll do, adds toughness, adds vitality, and then what we want to do is, with death magic, we get the reanimator, we get the jagged horror when we kill somebody, so we'll get another minion. We do minion skills recharge faster. Then you gain 20 toughness for each minion under your control. Then Flesh of the Masters. Minions will have 50% more health on this. 5% of toughness is given as bonus to power, so it's deadly strength. That's pretty awesome. Makes you a lot stronger. And then we have the minions have a 10% chance to remove a boon when they attack, which is really cool. That's one I chose here. You can mix it up, but I like that. It removes a boon from your opponent. So then we do a bunch of life. I did this one, the Mark of Evasion. When you dodge, you leave a mark of blood. It's pretty handy in various instances. We do siphon health whenever we hit a foe. Vampiric Master. Now, your minions siphon health and transfer it to you. So when they hit, they so you'll get health all the time coming in. Blood to power deals more damage when you're fully healthy, and minions draw conditions. So each minion can draw one condition every 10 seconds. That's our condition removal. It's kind of an automatic condition removal. It's handy since our buff against conditions and this toughness isn't the greatest, and I don't have a condition removal skill in my skill bar. Then the soul reaping is just, I kind of picked that up. Speed of shadows is handy, moving faster while in Death Shroud. So now let's show you the weapon skills real quick. The Axe Warhorn. This is important, Ghastly Claws, because what that does, you gain life force per strike. And this is your life force when you're a Necromancer. I also have a Locust Swarm for kind of speed. It's also a nice little like AoE attack. And this is AoE-ish too, the Unholy Feast. You damage and cripple nearby foes. Now, the important part, your minions. This is your healing skill. The Blood Fiend. When he attacks, he transfers health to you. I've got the Shadow Fiend. He does 350 damage attacks, and he's got a secondary skill, which will teleport to and blind a foe. Right now I've got the Bone Fiend on. He's a ranged attack. He can also deliver cripple. And then the Flesh Golem, who's a beastie dude. He is very strong, very tough, does lots of damage. It's almost like having a second player with you. And his secondary attack is a charge, which actually will do a knockdown, or sometimes even a launch back. So that is awesome. And then in this slot right now I have Signet of the Locust. It's kind of a full-time 25% speed boost. And when you use it active, you steal health. So that makes me very tough. But sometimes if you want to switch this out to another minion, you can get the Bone Minions. You'll get 2 more minions that'll add to your toughness. Just add a whole bunch more stuff. Or the Flesh Worm is very handy sometimes. I sometimes like to use it to escape. You set it somewhere, go into attack, and then when you kill your Flesh Worm, it'll teleport you back to the Flesh Worm. So if you need to get out of a situation, it's very handy. You'll have to remember that if you don't need the speed, take another minion with you, and you'll get all that extra toughness. If you need the speed, which you do a lot of times to get out of some hairy situations, that's also, you want the Signet of the Locust. Remember that dungeons sometimes, minion masters are not the best. They sometimes have a tendency to over aggro, and you'll wipe a group if you aggro when you're not supposed to. So you have to be able to stay to the back of the group in dungeons to let them know, hey, I've got minions. I don't want to over aggro. So don't get too aggressive when you're doing dungeons. So let's go show how this thing works. So we are in all level 80 area. So I've got a guy there, and I can basically stand here and not fight. And we're going to take down a level 80 Risen Jester. And I haven't lost any health, haven't even fought. There's Noble. Now if you want to do a little bit more proactive, go ranged real quick. Use our staff. Send a few things at him. I'm not even bothering to dodge right now. His build is so beast that, like, set it up, play it, it's casual. Like I said, when I'm not, being balls to the wall, I play this guy because it's just so easy to play. So now let's show you one of the coolest parts about this. If you're in trouble ever, got a lot of mobs on you, Death Shroud is... Well, let's go kill this guy here. So I'm not even playing right now, I'm just kind of letting my minions do the work. Let's go after something a little bigger.
Arise, my creation.
Loved us. Let's aggro a few things.
Artifacts are in these tombs.
There we go.
We need to find them to use against the Risen. Please come with me.
We'll do this event. Gates of Ra. Go into Death Shroud. Pop 4. It's like a really cool skill. Although I got blocked. But while you're in Death Shroud, notice you're using your life force as your health pool. So if you ever get in trouble, you can escape real quick with that. Let's just go nuts on these things real quick. Use that skill number 2 to bring your life force back up. I'm taking all sorts of damage here, but if I were squishy glass cannon, I'd probably be dead already. Like I said, this isn't normally how I wouldn't play this casually in Cursed Shore. I'm be dodging and stuff. I'm just showing you how tough this build is. I've got speckled skirmishers all over me, and I'm just like, I'm at half health here. Oh, so this guy, when he's live, if you need help, you kill him, you get a bunch of health. Totally based, right?
Arise, my creation.
Sometimes I like to get a whole bunch of stuff balled up on me and just drop all these marks. Things will come after me and just die in mass. Cool. So remember, Axe Warhorn primary. I like that for the Locust Swarm is really handy. I don't think it really matters. If you like a different weapon, go with a different weapon.
On opening this gate to get us into the tombs.
It's just what I choose. It's what I enjoy playing.
Have a good life. Sure, but good.
Let's go to Death Shroud. Pop number 4. Look at me just like suck the life out of stuff with it. I also love Death Shroud and WvW. Just like fly suicide bomber style into a Zerg, go into Death Shroud and just pop that number 4. And you know, you pick up tons of kills. You gotta hold off for 30 more seconds here, and we'll continue on this Gates of Ra mission. And I'll probably end my stream here because I'm recording in like pretty good depth, and it's gonna be a huge file. Just wanted to show you my Minion Master on Guild Wars 2. Got any questions? Pwn9.com, gaming community, forums. If you want to see more of the Minion Master, I'll be glad to tell you how I built it up a little bit more detail. Alright, see ya.